What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Ask a CISSP. My name is Ryan Williams. I also go by at Rai Security Guy, and I want to answer your questions. So last week I posed a question like, "Hey, I'm a CISSP. I have almost 2 decades of experience. What are your questions?" So I received one, I answered it, and this week I received four more. So I want to answer those as well from people who are either looking to join cybersecurity or looking to move up from whatever IT position that they currently have into doing something else in cybersecurity. So remember, you can ask your questions either at me. Again, I'm Rai Security Guy on LinkedIn, Twitter, Clubhouse, IG, and TikTok. But you can also send me a message either on LinkedIn, where you probably found this video, or Facebook, in our The Other Side of the Firewall Facebook group. You can also find us on YouTube, which I hope you found this video on YouTube. Remember to like, share, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the bell. If you're on a different platform, whatever will allow you to be notified that I've made a new video, so I can answer your questions. So first question comes from Eli. So Eli asks, I'm curious to know how much is covered in the certifications that an MS in cybersecurity really overlooks or doesn't cover. I'm trying to get into more cybersecurity roles, such as security analyst or cybersecurity risk management framework and policies. I can't seem to make a case appealing enough for interviewers to pick me over candidates with certs. Any feedback would be appreciated. Well, Eli, I already answered your question through LinkedIn. However, I thought this was a good one to put out here to the rest of the crowd, because there are a lot of people who have way more practical experience than they have certifications. I believe practical experience trumps certifications as well as a degree. However, I had the practical experience. I was pursuing the degree, and with the degree came the certifications. So I think the trifecta makes you the perfect candidate. However, again, practical experience out of that triad, I believe is paramount. So continue to sharpen your skills, continue to work hard at your cybersecurity job or your IT job, and work on the education as well. So I see you're pursuing your bachelor's from my alma mater, WGU. They don't pay me to say that, but they're a great school. I know through their program, most likely you will be earning certifications. And then if you decide to go the MS route, you also earn your CEH, so you're a certified ethical hacker. And then you can either take, at this time anyway, take their in-house CHFI or computer hacking forensics investigator, or you can take the actual CHFI, and then that could be used to pass one of your classes. Their master's program, the backbone is the CISSP CBK. So before I completed my master's, I felt confident enough with my practical experience, as well as what they had taught me so far in the program, to take the CISSP and pass it. And I did. I did not pass it the first time. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I did. However, I was fortunate enough to be extended 2 vouchers, and I passed it my second time. So all the above. So yes, I think you can be hired on your practical experience, but I can see employers focusing on certifications because it's just easier. It takes a snapshot of that potential employee, and it shows that they have the practical experience, or at least enough of the practical experience and the time to sit for an exam based upon practical experience and book knowledge. So like having a CISSP, obviously high demand, but so is Sec Plus, so is CASP, so are CHFI. Like you don't have to jump immediately to CISSP. Obviously, stepping stones, building blocks to get there. That was definitely my path. And then obviously I was able to complete my CISSP before completing my master's. So I say all that to say, it is going to be kind of tough without the certifications, but I know plenty of people who have made that leap and then earned their certs while on the job. So continue to apply yourself and continue to pursue certifications at the appropriate level. And I think you'll be just fine. So next question comes from Ike. So Ike Phillip, he asks, in your opinion, what's the best way to transition from help desk into cybersecurity position? So Ike, I see that you have an extensive help desk level of experience, like when it comes to client systems, network infrastructure, Active Directory, like you're all over it. So it shows that your company allows you to dabble, like you're able to have some latitude in what tickets you're pursuing and closing. I will look for sponsorship within your either vulnerability management or vulnerability assessment or patch management work centers or whatever the equivalent is for the company that you work at. I would ask to work on their tickets as well, to build that practical experience, to learn from someone who's already in that field, if you have that latitude. If not, then I would say go the Sec Plus CCNA security route, brush up on those skills, get that book knowledge, and then ask them to use it in a practical way. So with what you currently have, if you pursue a Sec Plus or a CCNA security or a CEH or something like that, I think you'd be just fine. You're definitely killing it when it comes to the help desk portion of it. So I think you'll be good to go. So next is, I have a question from Stephanie. So she asks, what's the best thing to get/do to get a first IT job in cybersecurity without an IT background? Practical experience, certs, education, or something else? So the answer is all the above, Stephanie, and it's not a cop-out. Again, practical experience, I believe, is paramount. I believe it trumps the other three. However, continue to pursue certification and or get an associate's or bachelor's in a field you are passionate about. So it just makes things just that much easier, right? So I see that you already completed a pretty extensive boot camp. Use that knowledge to pursue the applicable certs that they were trying to get at, like maybe Sec Plus, like I said, or CCNA security or something like that. I also see that you have some crazy linguistic skills. So think outside the box. Think how you can use those skills within either your company or another company to say, hey, I understand the language of IT and I'm also fluent in Mandarin. Like that should be, you should be a shoe-in for a lot of different things. Maybe it'll be translation. Maybe it'll be some sort of job in writing, because transcription is pretty important. I think you'll be just fine, and I think you jumping into cyber is a good move, especially if you have the aptitude to do it, which it seems like you do. So you'll be good to go. And then the last question comes from Carlos. So Carlos asks, I'm looking to get into networking and security, working on my CCNA now. Any suggestions? So CCNA is near and dear to my heart. So my first job in the military was network infrastructure. I started out Net Plus, then Sec Plus, then I got my CCNA. And then from there, I just got passionate about security when it, working on ACOs and port security, moving my way to Cisco ICE. And then just seeing all the benefits and all of the cool stuff that cybersecurity had to offer, I just became more passionate about cybersecurity and just kept moving up the chain. I think your path is great. Continue to pursue your CCNA. CCNA is a lot different than when I got mine back in 2014, 2015. It was all about the command line. So CLI was king. Now that I've restarted my CCNA, I see that they're going more into the automation and assurance side of the house. When it comes to application security, like Cisco is doing some amazing things. So I say all that to say that your CCNA will be a springboard to get you into cybersecurity. So I think you'll do great. So with all that being said, please ask your questions. Keep them coming in. Either you can reply back to this post on LinkedIn or on Facebook, YouTube on the video, or you can reach me at RyRy Security Guy. That's RYRY Security Guy on LinkedIn, Twitter, Clubhouse, IG, and TikTok. So I'm all over the place. So feel free to ask your questions, and I'll keep answering them. So I appreciate it. So that's it for this episode of Ask a CISSP. Stay safe, stay secure. Peace.